Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm back with another video today, and today I am going to be talking about four things. Well, the main topic today is going to be how to get out of a rut. I made a little list for you guys, really short, hopefully. I said it in every video, but we'll see. So, all right. Today, I want to talk about how I get out of a rut and how you could get out of a rut. If you do it the way that I do it, everybody has their own ways, but this is just how I do it. So when I think about getting out of a rut, the first thing that comes to mind for me, guys, is what put me in the rut in the first place? Like, what was the event, the thing, or what happened? Why am I in a rut? What changed? Because yesterday I was all motivated, and then today, now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. So, and let me just give you guys an example. Like for me, usually what it comes down to is either I have stayed in my room too long. I've started playing. I've started playing on the game for too long, and I got lost in that. And then I just get lazy, and like I don't do nothing. So now I'm in a rut. I've lost all my motivation because I spent time doing something that is kind of towards like addiction levels for me. Like, so when it comes to gaming and all that, I could sit down all day from sun up to sundown. No, from sun up to sun up again. I could spend playing the game. That's how bad it gets for me, and recognizing that is part of the one of the ways that's going to help me get better in the future. So whenever I do get into a rut, this is one of the things that actually helps me get out of the rut, is to know what got me in the rut in the first place. It could be that maybe you had a couple of days off of work and you just didn't know what to do with your time off. Maybe it could be that, like for me, maybe you just get on the game and it's too much. Maybe if you're a person that likes to drink out at the bar and you spend most of your time just, bullshitting at the bar or bullshitting at the club, shit like that. I don't know. It could be anything, but figure out what it is that got you there in the first place and then start to work backwards to prevent it in the future. Or at the very least, know why it happened and then know that you have to get yourself out of it. All right. So number two, guys, the second thing on my list here is you got to get the hell away from it. All right. Listen, you can't get better in the same place that you got sick. All right. And what that means is if I know that because I started gaming, right? But so because I got on the game, because I was on here and I was playing all day and I've been playing all night, do you really think it's a good idea for me to just hang around my computer with the game open, watching a stream of somebody play the game that I like to play, or watching a YouTube video of a game that I enjoy to play, that I've been playing all day and all night? Do you really think that's a good idea for me to sit in my computer to continue to do that? No. What should I do? I should probably go outside, change the environment, right? And I do a lot of things other than just game from my computer too. So that's another thing that's a problem. Like even making this YouTube video, there's my microphone, my camera that's set up over here, my monitors right here, my other monitors right here, my stream deck is right here. Like, like there's a lot of stuff that I do on my computer. Like when I edit videos and I do my writing and all that, it's hard for me to get back focused because I'm just constantly thinking about the game. So what do I have to do? I have to change my environment. I have to go to the living room. I have to go outside. I have to go exercise or do something, get out of the room. All right. And I need to create that headspace, and I need to see like something different. I need to get away from that thing. And then once I do that, then I'm able to come back and start focusing up. But you got to get the fuck away from it, whatever it is, man. Whatever the bad habit is, get away from that shit. Literally get your ass out the chair, walk your ass to another room, and figure it out like that. All right. All right. So number three, guys. Usually when I'm in a rut, the one thing that does help me is to talk to someone. And I'm not just saying you have to talk to your therapist. That could be a good thing too. But I mean just a good friend, family, mom, dad, brother, whoever you're close to, somebody you consider that you can really trust. And I like to talk to to the people. And I usually like to open up the conversation with something like, hey man, I need a little help, man. I'm having a little bit of trouble right now. Can you just kind of hear me out? And then I just start talking about what it is that I'm feeling in my mind or what I'm thinking. And what this does usually, at least for me, like what it does is it'll help me to understand what's really wrong with me. Because sometimes you don't even know what the hell is wrong with you until you start trying to explain it to somebody. And then you're like, I don't even know what's wrong with me. And then sometimes you'll be like, I'm really bent out of shape because of that? Man, let me snap out of this. Like, I literally get that oftentimes when I talk to my friends. Now, mind you, sometimes it is a little bit more serious than that, but more than times than not, it's always something stupid. Like, I'm overreacting to this, or, you know, the answer to this problem is a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. And usually that helps when I talk to somebody. Now, if you're one of those people out there that doesn't have anybody to talk to at the moment, or you don't have anybody to talk to at all, and I'm one of the people like that too sometimes, where I don't have anybody that I can talk to about certain things outside of my therapist. And even that, like, I can't even talk to my therapist about certain things too, just because I just don't feel comfortable with it. Some things you do want to keep to yourself. And so what I do is I do talk to myself sometimes. I have, sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'll just start talking about what my issues are. And what it'll do is it'll give you a sense like you're talking to somebody else. It'll still let you clear the air, but more importantly, it gets your thoughts outside of your brain. And that way you can kind of solve these issues or get out of the rut like on your own. Like when you're like when you're feeling like you're in your rut, like when you're in your rut and you're talking to yourself, you're looking in the mirror, you're saying, man, I really don't feel motivated. Why am I not motivated? I need to do better. I can do this. I can do this. I need to get up. I need to get out. I need to go do this. I'm going to work out. I got to work out. I'm going to work out. It's going to feel good. I like to work out. I enjoy it. It feels good. You see those words? Now I'm kind of getting myself riled up, motivated. I'm going to work. I'm going to make this work. Like I'm pumping myself up. So those are just little things that you can do if you temporarily don't have anybody to talk to. I don't recommend you talking to yourself all the time as your go-to, because one thing that you got to keep in mind too is you can't self-diagnose and you can't solve every problem by yourself. All right. So just keep that in mind. And the last thing, guys, we'll wrap it up right here is, okay, when I am stuck in a rut, and I mean like I'm sitting in the bed and looking at my ceiling, or I'm in the car just in the driver's seat, just kind of like looking out, or I'm at my desk and I'm trying to study and I can't study, or whatever the case may be. One thing that is time tested, tried and true, has always gotten me through this is to start cleaning up. Yeah. Start cleaning up. Straightening, organizing things, cleaning up your work area, cleaning up your house, cleaning out your car, cleaning your body by going to take a shower. Something about cleanliness, organization, and clarity just, it snaps me out of a rut just like that, guys. I kid you not. All the other stuff I said works for me, but nothing works better than cleaning up. Like if I'm ever in a rut, let's say the weekend rolls around, right? And I spend Friday night and like all day Saturday gaming. Because remember what I said, you find out what put you in the rut. Most of the time it's because of this. So then I start trying to get out of the rut. And I try all these other things, but it still ain't quite got me there yet. I'll look around and I'll look at my bed and I'll go make up my bed. Then I'll go to my bathroom and I'll start cleaning the bathroom. Clean the sink. It's nice and white and glistening. I'll clean the shower. It's nice and white and glistening. I'll sweep and mop the floor. It's shiny. It's glistening. It smells good now. Then I'll go and I'll do my laundry. finish my laundry, fold my laundry, put it up. Now everything's smelling good. Everything's looking good. I've done something. And now I can look at myself and say, man, I just did that. I just knocked that out real quick, Hey, let's keep going. And then I'll go and I'll wipe down my screens on my stuff. Put my phone on the charger, turn some music on, start wiping things down, start putting things where they need to be at, start organizing stuff. And now, once it's all said and done, and I finally sit down at that desk, or I finally sit down on the side of my bed, and I'm looking up, and I see that everything is where it needs to be at, I'm not in the rut anymore. I've created momentum, and I've leapt forward, and I've continued to stay straight with this momentum, and I've carried it onto the next task. And now I'm out of the rut now. I'm not in the rut anymore. If I go back into the rut, it's because I chose to. I know what put me in the rut. I got the hell away from it. I talked to somebody, and now I'm creating organization. I'm creating some sort of stability here. I'm creating a system. Like, I want you guys to tell me how good it feels to have a clean house. A clean house. Freshly clean, smelling good. Everything is where it needs to be at. You got your clothes ready for tomorrow. You got your lunch ready. You got your meals made already. Everything is just where it needs to be at. The only thing you have to do when you wake up in the morning is to brush your teeth, take a shower, put the clothes on that you laid out for the next day, grab your little bag if you take your bag to work, grab your lunchbox because all the food's already prepped and ready to go, and then just head out the door. That is probably one of the best feelings as an adult that you can have, is that peace of mind. And that is the thing that will get you out of a rut. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, take it easy. Love, peace, and chicken grease.